Hey everybody. Hey. It's your girl Malik and this is Let's Talk Real Talk. What's going on everybody? Everyone's. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining. To all my new babies out there, I want to thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. I really appreciate the love. You just don't even know how much I appreciate you guys. You guys rock. Okay. So before I jump off into this story, I want to ring this bowl. Okay. Oh, okay, so real quick, you guys, I'm gonna try not to make this too long because I just wanted to speak on it a little bit. This thing with Jada Pickett and Will Smith. So, first of all, I'm gonna say this. I feel like they shouldn't have never gotten married. From the videos that I've seen, her red table, it just, I don't know, it's just really sad how she has really emasculated this man. He's not the, you can tell he's not the masculine of the relationship. She is. And I just, when I heard that that he was contemplating suicide, that just kind of made my little, antennas go up. I said, wow. So listen, you guys, when a man or when somebody, especially a man, is contemplating suicide concerning, his marriage and things that's going on in his life, that's a big deal. That's a big deal. Now, I feel like this, and this is just my own personal feelings about it, but I feel like she never wanted to be with Will Smith. Will Smith was not Jada Pickett's kind of man. Jada Pickett, she likes street dudes. You can tell she like them thugged a little bit. She was with Tupac, and we all know that Tupac was her love. If he was still here, they would be together because that's who she loved, right? August Alsina, now, even though this brother is beautiful, he is so handsome with his little cute self, but this man is also in his 20s. Okay, I don't even think he's 30 yet. He might be approaching 30, but to me, I just thought that was really disrespectful for her to parade this man around like this in front of her husband. Now, I don't know if her and Will were together at the time, if they were off or whatever, but from what she was saying, from what she has said, they're never getting divorced. I don't care. Like she said, if you gotta be in one side of the house with somebody and I'm on the other side with somebody else, that's how it'll be, but we are together. And to me, that's very selfish, because that's not a marriage. It's a situationship, and it's agreement. That's what it is. Because see, real marriages we don't work like that. What kind of shit is that? How you gonna sit up and say, well, we're not gonna argue with it, we gonna be together, that's just what it is, and you gonna like it, okay? And that's kind of how she's talking to him. So me personally, like I said, I just feel like it's a lot of, I understand that this woman has been through a lot. I understand that she got with him, and well, let's be honest, Will Smith was the bag, right? He was the bag. Jada Smith wasn't out there like that. She was doing a different world, but Will Smith had his own show, right? So it was selfishness on both of their parts, because she got with him because of the bag, and then he got with her because he had just got out of the relationship or marriage with his ex-wife. Okay, so I blame both of them. Okay, but at some point down the line, it should have gotten, and I'm pretty sure it gotten to the point where it's like, we shouldn't even be together. But for it to look good in everybody's eyes, we're still together, even though we not vibing like that. I don't really care for him like that. I had to grow on him. I had to grow to love him. See, this is what I'm saying about a real marriage, okay? This is just me because I was married, okay? So I'm just telling you how I feel. When two people come together, they come together because they actually love each other, like for real. This is to death do us part. I don't get any, whatever. We are together because we want to be together, okay? I accept you just the way that you are, period, point blank. Okay, so with that being said, all this new stuff that's happening with these marriages, people are putting their little different spins on it. I'm just looking at them like, listen, I don't care what you do, how you try to make it look like. We going by what it is, okay? That's not a marriage. You cannot like what I said. I really don't give a shit, but it's not. Because see, in a marriage, it's supposed to be equal, yin and yang, evenly yoked. And if you're not evenly yoked, it's a problem. Now, you have some women who are with men and they are the masculine of the relationship. That just looks like what's going on between Jada Pickett, okay, because I don't think she called herself Smith. I don't know. Jada Pickett and Will Smith, you know, and I just looked at how uncomfortable he was at that red table. Now, he's going along with it because he wants to make her happy. He like, we're going to work this out and everything, but to me, it's just like, okay, well, since he did that, okay, well, I'm gonna put this out and I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna say that. And that's just to help me, you know, find myself. That's to help me with my inner issues and stuff. I understand that, but do you actually have to go about it that way? Because what it looks like is that you just basically, you know, got dude, it's like a little leash is around his neck. You just come on and you do what I say. That's just me looking at the outside. I don't know. All I'm saying is from what she has discussed, what they have discussed on, you know, at this little red table, to me, I feel like it's doing more damage than good. Because Jada, it's not looking good on your part because they throwing you all up under the bus. Will, it's not looking good on your part because they throwing you all up under the bus. 50 Cent has said something. All kind of people are saying things and, you know, putting their spin on how they feel about this particular situation. But all in all, I just feel like it's just disrespectful on both parts because Jada, I'm going to say this, if you didn't want to be with Will, you should have never, ever married that man. You shouldn't let nobody force you, talk you into, made you feel bad about being with that man. And that's not what you wanted to do because see, now, that would have killed me if Mike would have said, I thought about suicide, you know, when we were married. What? That would have broke my heart. This man was thinking about taking his life. Why? You're supposed to be his peace. Y'all are supposed to be each other's peace. And here it is, he's talking about killing himself. And then you say when he did the big birthday party for you and he was all excited and everything and you was just like, this was some bullshit. You was not happy with it. You like, look, I wanted to get a farm and I wanted to do this and I wanted to do that. But my thing is this, you should have followed your first man and went with that. You didn't have to do this because now that you've done this, everything that you've done, you're going to have to pay for that before you leave this earth. That's just what it is. Now, if you and I understand y'all best friends and high-fiving and all of that, but are y'all really, really in love with each other? Really? There is no way on God's green earth that Mike would have been cool with another dude being around me, acting like he my son or he's my, whatever the fuck. I don't care. You understand what I'm saying? He would have never been happy with that. Now, like I said earlier, I don't know if Jada and Will were not together, but I'm gonna say this. Just recently, he said they didn't have a monogamous marriage. So I'm just saying that means that it was open. Listen, do your thing. Whatever you feel like you want to do, fine. But understand there are repercussions and consequences for everything, y'all. Y'all got to stop playing around when it comes to this marriage situation. Now, look, if y'all want to be in open marriages and invite people all into your shits, guess what? It's never, ever gonna work. You know why? Because you are inviting people into your space that's not supposed to be there. Now, what's going to happen? Your husband say, hey, I want to do a threesome. You so willing to please him, you going to go along with it. Now, what's going to end up happening? He going to want to do the freaky deaky with her all the time. Call your friend. And she like, well, what about me? Well, it's better if you good, baby, but with your friend is better. So, you know what I'm saying? Now you'll have to deal with that. And not only that, you're going against maybe all your morals and values that you have because you're trying to please this man. Listen, ladies, fellas, y'all got to stop doing that. Get yourself together. How about focusing on you? Please yourself. Love on you. You can't be out here loving on people and you're not loving on yourself because you come first before anybody. Am I making any sense, y'all? Because see, this is really bothering me. It's really bothering me. You got Jada Pickett with the Will Smith situation. Then you got Gabrielle Union with the Dwayne Wade. It's just ridiculous. What's going on? So now the women wants to be the alpha. So it's like, don't nobody know what their position is. Why would you want to be with a man and you're trying to emasculate him on every damn level and then try to act like, and then want him to, well, stand up and be a man. Well, how can he stand up and be a man if you wearing the pants? You are the one walking around with the masculine energies and vibrations and things of that nature. I'm just saying, like, I think this is a disgrace. It's a hot ass mess. Jada Pickett and Will Smith are basically telling everything about each other. And the killing part is that don't nobody want to get divorced. He didn't want to get a divorce from his first wife. And when she said, why would you want to be in a relationship with somebody who don't love you? He felt some kind of way with that. You know why? Because he wanted to be he wanted that validation. He wanted to have her approval, even if it ain't right. We married. She like, that's not good enough for me. So he gave her the divorce. And after he gave her the divorce, he got with Jada Pickett. So that man never had time to heal from what he had went through with his first wife. Jada Pickett didn't want to be with Will Smith. She was just like, okay. Hey, he said, hey, you and me. He met her and done it. Hey, well, we together. She's like, okay. It was no like, hey, I really want to meet you. And hey, let's date and let's do this. No, we is together. That was it. Nothing was discussed, none of that. And then you got married and you thought it was just supposed to work out. And it is a complete disaster. I don't care what nobody say. I understand everybody's version of marriage is different. But, love is love, y'all. You can't tell me that those two are in love with each other. They're not. And then Jada Pickett, and then I'm hearing things about, she's talking about their bedroom. Listen, if that man wasn't good, if he ain't good now, was he ever good? Ever? Because you got 2 babies by him. Now, I know it don't take a lot to make a baby, okay? We don't take a whole lot, okay? But I'm just saying, like, at any time were you in love with this man? When that man walked through the door, you like, damn, that's my baby. Oh my God. Was it ever like that for her when it came to him? I don't think so. Like he said, he was so busy and eager to please her. He wanted that validation, like how a child wants that from their parent. Mommy, did I do good? Did I do good? Are you proud of me? And she was like, no, because what he did for her, as far as her grandmother, I guess it was some kind of tapes or videos or something, and she didn't know about it, and it was at one of her birthday parties, and it just fell apart. She wasn't feeling it. She was upset, and yada yada yada, and it wasn't a good experience. And after that man felt like shit. She said, I didn't want to travel. I didn't want to go here. I didn't want to do this, and I didn't want to do that. So then they said, okay, well, you get 10 days of what you want to do, and then you get 10 days of what you want to do. I'm like, that don't sound like no damn marriage. How you not going? So you don't want to do nothing that this man want to do? You don't want to travel? A lot of us would have loved to have been with Will Smith traveling around the world. Just saying, I just feel like people need to stop playing with that. If you didn't love that man, you should have left his ass alone. You should have just left him alone and just walked away. Because see, that's what a real woman would have done. I'm not gonna sit up here and play with your feelings because I don't feel that way about you. When I got with Mike, it wasn't like, oh, I gotta learn how to love him. I wanted to be with him. He wanted to be with me. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's different when from their situation when she said we just met and hey, he called her and it was just like, hey, we together. And she was like, okay. So nothing was discussed ever. That's not fair to neither one of them. Y'all don't have a marriage. You don't. And that's why your kids are having problems and all kind of things like that, because look at what y'all showed them. Look at what you showed them. Not good. Not good. Not good at all. But like I say, that's their business. And now everybody, the whole world knows about their business. That's not good. It's not good. I mean, I understand the red table. I understand what she was trying to do. But I'm like, the way that you did it when it came to this man, if Will Smith never ever says it, I could see how uncomfortable that was for him. I could see it. I could feel it. Now she thinks she's doing something and, you know, we buddies and this, that, and the other. I'm like, no, y'all pals, buddies, just right. Is that your husband? Are you in love with him? When you wake up in the morning and you look over at him, do you look at him like, damn, do you just want to go on and attack him and go on and get him right and stuff like that? No, you just like, it ain't no big deal, you know, you're doing you. But me personally, I feel like if you don't want to do that with him anymore, if you don't want to be with him, if your heart is not with him anymore, you should leave the man. To me, it makes no sense to stay in a marriage and y'all are not feeling each other like that. Because see, you can go and be with somebody else who could give you whatever it is that Will Smith is not giving you. Vice versa with him. But everybody is so comfortable. I'm going to just stay like this and I'm going to just deal with it. And look, ain't no way in the hell. I'd rather be by myself than to be dealing with some unnecessary bullshit. Honestly, that's just keeping it real with you. Okay? Because what I never do is try to step in that man's lane. I'm not going to step in your lane. You the man. You should know what to do. Period. And if not, and if I need to help guide you along the way, I can do that as well. But see, it's not like, oh, let me show you something. Let me teach you. No, we all that's why we are in each other's lives. We are supposed to teach each other, show each other, guide each other. That's what it's all about. It shouldn't be about the bag. It shouldn't be about the sex and all of that. Listen, money does help. Sex does play a big part, but it should not just be solely based on those things. Because if it is, it's always going to be a problem, y'all. And I don't care what nobody say. But, you know, that's just my little take on it. I feel bad for both of them because neither one of them seem like they have what they want. And they're choosing to settle. And he's trying to act like he's all right with it. But I know deep down inside, and I don't care what nobody say, I know that man is not happy with the way things have turned out. So I'm going to say this. I wish both of them the best. I hope that they can get to a place where they can eventually start loving each other, because both of them need love. They both need love. And if you guys are loving on each other, then your children will see that. But this is what I'm saying. They are who they are now. So yeah, y'all, I just, I think it's kind of sad what's going on between them, and it just seemed like it's just going to get worse. I personally don't think that they're going to be together long. And if they together, it's really a lie. It's not for real. It's not. We together because I said I don't want divorce, and you say I don't want divorce. So, but I don't want to be with you, and I'm not feeling you, but we're not going to divorce each other because that's a no-no. I'm like, but what's the purpose of being with each other if you don't want to be with one another? You understand what I'm saying? If you don't love him and she don't love, if she don't love him and he don't love her like that, why in the hell are y'all in a marriage together? Just for comfort? This is what I'm saying. Y'all better stop playing because, okay, I'm not even gonna go all off into it, but y'all know what I'm talking about. But listen, I just wanted to come on here real quick and talk about that because it's just, I feel really bad. I feel bad for both of them. And I'm not going to sit up and bash neither one of them because I do understand, but I just wish that they could have done this without, without the whole world knowing what's going on, because now people gonna be pointing and judging and saying stuff, and maybe she okay with it, maybe she's not, maybe he okay with it, maybe he's not. But for everybody to know exactly what's going on in your marriage, that's not a good thing. So, but that's dumb, right? So on that note, you guys, I'm gonna get on up out of here. I want you guys to be safe out there. Be careful, okay? Until next time, peace.